Ma'am, I'm really hungry. Could I have some leftover bread? The cashier frowned. Sir, if you don't have money, I'm afraid I can't give you anything. The young man lowered his head, his hands trembling. I haven't eaten in 2 days. When I get paid, I promise I'll come back and repay you. A staff member nearby let out a mocking laugh. Didn't you hear her? This is a bakery, not a shelter. No money? Then get out. You're blocking real customers. A few customers chuckled. The young man's name was Lucas Gray. He clenched his fists, ready to turn and leave, when the kitchen door suddenly opened. The owner, Martin, stepped out. He glanced at Lucas, then calmly said to the staff, "Give him a hot loaf of bread and a glass of warm milk." The staff hesitated. "Boss, he can't pay." Martin repeated only one sentence. "Give him food." Minutes later, warm bread and milk were placed in front of him. Lucas ate slowly, his eyes red. When he finished, he walked to the counter and asked quietly, "Sir, may I borrow your phone to call my mother?" Martin nodded and handed it to him. When the call connected, Lucas's voice broke. "Mom, it's me. Don't worry. I'll find a way to cover the surgery. Dad's going to be okay." After hanging up, he thanked Martin repeatedly and prepared to leave. But Martin handed him 2 takeaway bags. "Take these, for the road." Lucas shook his head quickly. "Sir, you've already helped me more than enough." Martin smiled gently. "Sometimes God helps people through someone else's hands." Lucas paused, then accepted the bags. A short distance away, he opened them. Inside wasn't just food, there was a stack of cash. That night, sitting on the curb, he cried for a long time. 6 years later, the bakery was struggling. Rent was overdue. The landlord planned to reclaim the building in just days. Martin lay awake at night, unable to sleep. One afternoon, a man in a tailored suit walked into the bakery. He ordered bread and warm milk. He finished quietly, then stepped to the counter. "How much?" $12. The man paid and turned to leave. But seconds later, Martin checked the payment receipt and froze. He rushed outside. "Sir, you transferred too much." The man turned back and smiled. "No mistake. Mr. Martin, do you remember giving a young man 2 bags of food 6 years ago?" Martin stood stunned. The man spoke softly. "My father was waiting for surgery. Your kindness kept him alive." He handed Martin a document. "Starting today, this bakery no longer has to pay rent. I bought the entire building. 6 years ago, you gave me a meal. You saved a family. Today, I'm here to make sure your bakery stays." Martin stood in the wind, tears streaming down his face. If you believe God remembers every act of kindness, leave a heart and share this story.